How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to Blade Bias. This is my magnum opus. This is the best battle song I have. Whoa. This is the best battle song I have in my collection. This is the Fellowship Blades Medusa. And I made a video about this already. I made a video about this knife. Go watch that. I'm not going to explain the whole thing over, as well as watch the previous videos I have been doing. Oh, this has stuff on it. I don't want to wipe that on my new hoodie. Watch the previous videos. They have stuff about the whole modding scene and what happened and why, you know, whatever. There's a lot of information in the past couple videos as well as in my other videos about the same knives. So, of course, Johnny, you know, your boy, Bevel Aesthetics, did this mod work for me. And this is the one that we were really excited to do. Honestly, I was probably most excited for the Kraken trainer, but this is the one that he got to really flex. Because, as you know, some of you know, titanium has a lot more customization options than aluminum does, because titanium you can do a lot more with anodization and polish and fades and all of that crazy stuff. Aluminum is basically just one color or a polish. That's really all you can do with aluminum at home or in any kind of reasonable setup. Most people don't even offer, I don't know actually any modders, any reputable modders who offer aluminum work, aluminum anodizing that is, because it's so just not great to do. So anyways, the Medusa, Johnny got to flex a little bit. So he kept the gold, which is what I requested. I requested the gold stays there. But on top of the gold, I'm gonna make sure you can see this. I'm bad with framing. I'm sorry. On top of the gold is a purple splatter ano. So it's like splatter painted on there. You can see. Here's probably a good showcase. If you look at the sides of the handles down here, it's like a dark bluish purple splatter ano, and it looks very, very cool. The hardware is polished, and the blade is probably the most interesting thing, because this is marble jeweling. It can be a little hard to see in certain lighting conditions. I'll spin it around, hopefully you can see it. Always looks better in person. That's just how anodizing and just knife mod work is. It always looks better in person, but nonetheless, blade jeweling on the flats and the spine of the blade. Marble jeweling, sorry. And it is a dual tone, half acid wash, half silver jeweled blade. And this thing came out absolutely gorgeous. Johnny did, of course, amazing work. I've talked about it plenty of times, and I will continue talking about it. Johnny does some fantastic work, and yeah, the Medusa was kind of it's my one and only high-end titanium knife, and for a while it's probably going to stay that way. And it's been a pleasure to get it fully kitted out with a bunch of mods that are like high-end mods. Doing blade jeweling and a dual tone acid wash is a pretty good set of mods. It's a pretty cool. I would wipe it on my shirt right now, but I just got this hoodie. I'll wipe it on my pants. It is a pretty sick bunch of mods done on this thing. And then for context, I kind of just told Johnny, make it look really, really good, make it look very fancy, but just do whatever you want as long as it's gold and it's shiny. So that's basically what he did. The splatter ano idea was entirely his idea. I had no idea he was doing it until he showed me it, and I was like, holy shit, that is absolutely beautiful. It came out absolutely awesome. It is very shiny. It is polished, and then, alright, it's like splattered, and then anode, splattered, and then polished. So it is a shiny ano. Might be a little hard to see because the sun is going down over here, but it is very cool. My flips with the Medusa are very rough because I have not flipped with it in a very, very long time, just for various reasons. I've talked about that the past 5 videos. I feel like I've mentioned it. I'm just mostly flipping a couple knives right now, trying not to flip too many things to the point where I get like burned out and on a weird thing. I've talked about it before. Watch the video titled "I Have Too Many Battle Songs." That talks about it. But yeah, the Medusa is still my one and only grail battle song. I put it in air quotes because the word grail, I don't even know anymore. A price range does not justify a grail, because you can have a grail that's $100. If the Mako is your grail, then the Mako is your grail. Like, it is what it is. This is my one and only high-end titanium battle song. That is the fact. So that's I guess what I'll call it. And to have it kitted out like this, it feels right. You know, it warms the heart, because I'm a big one-of-a-kind customization guy. I like to have things customized to my liking, and that's why, of course, I've gotten all this work done, especially the Kraken trainer. But yeah, this guy came out absolutely beautifully. Johnny did an amazing job on it. I've talked about my thoughts on the Medusa and how I got a Medusa in another video, which is I think it's just titled something about the Medusa. I don't know. But yeah, came out beautifully. Johnny did an amazing job on it. Still love the Medusa to death. Don't end up flipping it too much, just because I end up just mostly sticking with my Krakens. Just for simplicity's sake, honestly, the Medusa is great. But yeah, that's kind of it. Just wanted to showcase this guy. Of course, if you want to see more of it, follow me on Instagram. Make sure to follow Johnny on Instagram as well, Bevel Aesthetics. Amazing work. I have been very pleased, and my expectations have been surpassed by everything he has done for me with this batch of mod work. So, yeah, thank you guys very much for watching. I will see you all very soon, and yeah, peace out.